All right, moving on to example number 4 of using multiple iterations of the chain rule to derive complicated composed functions. Okay, so what we're looking at here is going to be the derivative of the square root of 1 plus the square root of x squared plus 1. So we have 3 functions that are being composed here. So the first thing we want to do is convert all of our radicals to powers, because that's what you always do. All right, let's do that. All the radicals become powers of the things that they encapsulate. The d dx comes along because we haven't taken any derivatives at this point. So all I'm doing right now is I'm converting all my radicals to fractional exponents. So I converted the big one to a 1/2 power on the outside of the big set of parentheses. I converted the inside radical to a 1/2 power on the inside. All right. So hopefully that makes sense to everyone. All right. So now how do we derive this? We need to identify an outside function that we're going to derive first. Outside function, or most outer function, is this blah to the 1/2 power. The next inside function is going to be this lovely thing, including this x squared plus 1 to the 1/2 power. And then the inner function of that is going to be x squared plus 1. So we have 3 things being composed right now. So let's first worry about deriving the outermost function. So how do we handle this? We take this 1/2 and we move it down in front. And we'll just copy paste the original inside, but we have to subtract 1 from the exponent. That's all we did there. Copy paste everything you see on the inside here. Nothing changes. So that's the derivative of the outside function. Now we need to multiply by the derivative of this inside function here. So the derivative of that 1 is going to go away. Okay, so that's 0. And then we need to derive this 1/2 power here. So this thing has an outside function of 1/2. This 1/2 is going to get moved down in front. All right. So it becomes 1/2 x squared plus 1, because we're copy pasting the inside, to the minus 1/2. All right. So we just derived the yellow underlined thing. Now we need to multiply by the derivative of the inside of this entire thing, which is this x squared plus 1. We have to multiply by the derivative of that. So in this case, this is going to be 2x. All right, so that's it. We just chained together the derivative of all 3 of these things. So that's the final answer.